Hey everyone, it's Mr. Hollywood, and today is part 2 of my top 30 best endings to a film. So today is 20 through 11. So we're just gonna get right in, but before I share you my 20 through 11, feel free to share your 20 through 11 or just maybe just share your top 30 or top 10, whatever's easier. Anyways, let's just begin. Starting off with number 20 for my favorite movie endings is Return of the Jedi. I mean, who doesn't love a feel-good ending? You know, where they're all celebrating, they took down the Empire, and then Luke looks out to see his father, Obi-Wan and Yoda. It's like, come on. I mean, like, it just feels like a feel-good ending. So, yeah. I mean, unjustifiably, top 20 best endings, so it is my number 20. Number 19 is Avengers Endgame. You know, just ending with, Cap and Peggy. You know, Cap getting his final date, which that line had payoff from the first Avengers saying I had a date. I mean, yeah, it was just so sweet. You know, Cap got finality after, you know, he kind of just got screwed over in the first Avenger. So, yeah, I think it put a cherry on top to his arc and then passing it on to Falcon. So, yeah. Avengers Endgame, beautiful ending, number 19. Number 18 is the best superhero ending. It has Avengers Infinity War. If Endgame was just so satisfying for, you know, finality, this is satisfying in the opposite way. Our villain wins, they ended on a cliffhanger, and they left everyone wanting more, but, you know what, that's what a great ending does. This is how you do a cliffhanger right, and Thanos just being all happy and peaceful. Come on, yeah, that's a great ending. It's my number 18 favorite ending. Number 17 is from Unbreakable, and there are going to be some spoilers because there are some plot twists. This is a plot twist ending. So early in the movie you realize that Bruce Willis' character is unbreakable, and then by the end you realize how he became the Unbreakable and who was behind all this. You realize that Samuel Jackson's character was a villain and was behind everything, which is kind of like makes him vicious by the end, but it kind of is a great way to end things and shake things up. So not the last time we're gonna be talking about M. Night Shyamalan in this series. Now coming in at number 15 for my favorite movie endings, I always mix up numbers these days. 16 from Unbreakable is 17. This is 16. Collateral. I mean, and I think it was just a good ending, you know, because Jamie Foxx, now he's dating someone at the end. And, you know, it was satisfying, where he killed Tom Cruise's character, who was the villain. And you kind of see, like, the forgiveness a bit, where you realize he's been doing a lot of wrong. But then, you know, it was just, like, a great way to end things, you know, where he got his happy ending. And, yeah, it was just a feel-good ending. Now, coming in at number 15 is the other Michael Mann LA nighttime thriller, Heat, which is kind of the exact opposite, where if Collateral was satisfying because, you know, the hero won and he got together, this is satisfying but in a bittersweet way, where, you know, he killed Robert De Niro, Pacino ultimately won the battle at the end. But it was sad because by the end he kind of lost everything, which I'm about to tear up just thinking about it. But yeah, he kind of just lost everything and kind of went through the ringers. So yeah, you know, it's like he realized he didn't want to kill him, but he had to. But yeah, it was a really sad ending, but an awesome ending to end the movie. And I really hope that Heat 2 at least does this story justice. Now coming in at number 14 is Memento. And I think it's a great ending where it's a twist that you would never have been able to figure out the first time. So by the end, you realize that Guy Pearce's character is the person that killed his wife. He was searching for a murder and he has short-term memory loss. But then by the end, you realize that he's had short-term memory loss. And through that, he killed his wife because his wife was testing. And, you know, I think they did some foreshadowing, but I think it was a twist that I would not have been able to figure out the first time. But yeah, I think it was a great twist. And by the end, you even wonder, is there any good guys? I don't know if there is in Memento at the end. But yeah, anyways, Memento was a great ending. It is my number 14. Now coming in at number 13 is the ending to another movie that is getting a sequel that I really hope doesn't screw over this ending. Gladiator. An emotional ending. So where by the end Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix have their final confrontation and they both die. But it's a bittersweet. It's bitter because he dies. The Russell Crowe's character dies, but he goes with his family in heaven. But it's like sweet that like all the slaves get released, and from what I've heard, Gladiator 2 is gonna focus on that. So really interested to see what that is. But yeah, I really hope they at least find a way to honor this ending. But yeah, it was such a beautiful ending, and as someone who's actually been to Italy, the Colosseum, which is where I believe they were filmed, yeah, I think the set is beautiful, by the way. But you know what, enough of that. But yeah, Gladiator, number 13 ending. Number 12 ending is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. What probably should have been the conclusion of Indiana Jones, where, it was just like a perfect way to end things. Where him and Sean Connery and Denholm Elliott, I believe, they all just rode off into sunsets, and the adventure goes on. But yeah, I think that was just an awesome way to end it, and then with the John Williams score. But yeah, what a really sweet ending and a feel-good ending. So yeah, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, my number 12 when it comes to favorite movie endings. And then rounding out today's list at number 11 is The Usual Suspects. Which before I was brainstorming this top 30, I thought, oh yeah, of course this is going to be in the top 10, but it's like, there are 10 endings better than this, so this is actually only my number 11 ending. But yeah, The Usual Suspects has a great ending. Villain ultimately won. Kevin Spacey was the genius all this time. He tricked people into thinking he was someone else, and then, it was kind of just crazy, he just drove off and he won, because he got away with all this, and I think that was just an amazing way to end it, and rightfully so. Kevin Spacey won an Oscar for this role. We'll talk about him next video. But anyways, thanks for watching. Feel free to share your thoughts for like the best movie endings down below in comments. I cannot wait to do part 3 tomorrow. Now, thanks for watching, and peace out.